Hey, it is Jen Carr here with you from Essentials for Living, also known as the Know-It-All Mom, and I wanted to share with you one of the things that got me started on a wellness journey that we have been on for the last 7 years, and we have not looked back a single time. And what I mean by that is once we started using our natural solutions for everyday health and wellness issues, we never went back to over-the-counter medications. We never went back to prescription medications or anything like that. We haven't had a sick visit to the doctor since we began this journey in 2013. Now, that being said, let me share a little bit about where we got started. In 2013, I had a friend invite me to go learn about natural solutions for health problems, for health and wellness issues, not just to fix problems, but to prevent them. And I was like, hey, I got a toddler at home. I'm happy to get out of the house. Let's go. Girls' night. So we went. And I really didn't expect to leave there with anything more than having had a free night out on the town and hanging out with my friends. So we went. And I listened and I thought, oh, this all sounds so good, almost too good to be true. And the fact of the matter was, I'm not one of those people that just immediately buys into everything that's going on. Fads, trends, that's not me. I'm not a trendy person. And so I sat there and listened, and I was thoughtful, and I replayed some things as she was talking in my mind. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. And I said, you know what, I am not, if she cannot answer a very specific question, then I'm out. Like, this is ridiculous because I need a litmus test, and this was it. So I went up to her after class and I said, hey, I have this specific question, what can you tell me? And she said, hang on a second. She turned around, walked away, and brought back the sheet of paper that literally said, this for this. And I thought, okay, sign me up. Where do I go? Like, I'm in, all in, head over heels, like done. So that's how we got started. But let me tell you why we got started. I had been researching natural solutions for everything, and I kind of put it on the back burner when my need for them the need I thought I had for them kind of dwindled. And so we didn't really talk about them anymore. We, being my husband and myself, we didn't really talk about doing anything with natural solutions. And all of a sudden, the need reopened itself. And so that's why I was so open to it when this opportunity presented itself to me. Well, that being said, my husband has always suffered from allergies. As a child, he was, allergy shots forever and a day, like it was a constant thing, and allergy medication all the time, and he would have to rotate through, and the 24-hour stuff wouldn't make it 24 hours, and then he would just still have the symptoms and be suffering. And so we kind of thought, all right, what are we going to do? Well, there was not an option until I went to this class, and they were saying all of these things. Hey, we can help with that. And I thought, probably not. Like, what are the chances you could really help me with this? Because this has been a lifelong issue that he has suffered from. When we would make our way through the Allegra and Claritin and Sudafed and prescription and non-prescription, like all of these things, how is this even going to possibly help? Well, let me tell you something. I got this box in the mail. I told you I was all in, head over heels, all in. And so we got our box in the mail. It had a diffuser and all these essential oils, like little bottles of essential oils in them. And I opened them up and I started looking through all of the materials that I had gotten, started looking things up as I waited for them to come in. And for allergies, everything was, all right, you need these 3 oils. And I was like, okay, great. But then I kept researching and realized, I never once wondered, why do we have allergies? Like, I never once wondered. I just thought, hey, irritants get in your nose, they make you sneeze, they get in your sinuses, they make you stuffy. Like, I never questioned what are allergies until I learned that allergies are your immune system's response to something bothering it. Okay, well, that makes perfect sense. To me, it made perfect sense. And so I was like, you know what? We need to work on boosting the immune system on top of dealing with allergy symptoms. Like, we need to make the body recognize its job and do its job. And so those first 2 weeks after we got the box in the mail, I said, honey, I've spent this money and I would like for us to try this. And if it doesn't work, okay, no big deal. We will just count it as a wash. But instead of going to the store and buying the 24-hour allergy medicine that may or may not work, will you give me at least 2 weeks to see if we can come off of those medicines? So he said, fine. And then when we started in 2013, we would put our oils in capsules, in the little gel caps that we had gotten on Amazon. Actually, I think the first round we got from a health food store. And we would put the oils in there, and he would take them as capsules, and we used lemon, lavender, and peppermint essential oils. And he was really skeptical at first, until after the first week, he said, hey, those seem to be doing something. Do you mind making more for this week? Now, one of my favorite parts to share with people is that it couldn't have been a placebo effect, because he was willing them to not work. Like, he really did not want them to be successful. So anyway, long story short, after 2 weeks, he realized, and he could take the capsules as needed. Like, when he felt the stuff, now you can't do that with the over-the-counter stuff. You can't just go back and say, hey, I need more symptom relief. You have to wait the 24 hours, because you can overdo it on those things. And so he would take them as needed, and then he realized it was just in the mornings, and then he realized it was every couple of days, and then it was just as needed. And it was one of those amazing transformations that we saw in both of us. He struggles with seasonal allergies way more than I do, but I would use them as well. And I was like, hey, this is amazing. And it was at that point, we didn't look back. It was like, hey, just try it. Just try the next thing, right? Just do the next thing. You've got a problem here. Let's try what works for there. You got a problem here. Let's try something that works for there. And it was a matter of training our body to respond naturally and to fight its own battles, to where we use things as needed. And you can use oils any way you want, as often as you want. But this was our aha moment. This was our walking through the door moment. And so it was pretty amazing. So today I'm going to share with you a solution for those seasonal challenges that you may face. And that's what I call this. And we changed from using gel caps to just using it as a roll-on. Like, you can just put them in a rollerball bottle and roll them on. We put them on our wrists and behind our ears as needed to relieve those symptoms. And so, because they're going in your body one way or the other. So anyway, today I'm going to share with you how to make the rollerball bottle called Seasonal Challenges. Remember how I mentioned that you can boost your immune system to help fight off those allergies? Well, we added thieves to our, what we like to call the Seasonal Challenges blend. And I'm going to give you our little rundown on how to make that. So we're going to start with our really cute rollerball bottle, all right? And I've already got a label on it that says Seasonal Challenges, so that I can keep up with it. And I just really love my rollerball bottles, yay! And we're going to start with lavender essential oil, and it's this simple. We're going to put 10 drops of lavender into that bottle. And the next thing we're going to put in is 10 drops of lemon. Now, what you need to know about lavender and lemon and why these things do what they do in this blend is lavender is going to dry up, okay? It's going to protect and put up a barrier of things that could irritate your body. It's going to say, hey, I don't think you belong here. And then lemon is going to help pull out, to draw out, to cleanse and purify, kind of thing. And they do those same jobs in other ways as well when you use them in different contexts. But for this one, that is what they do. And so then we're going to use our peppermint essential oil. And we're just going to do 5 of this guy because, and he opens up. He makes it to where when you're dealing with stuff there, you can just breathe. Just open stuff up. And then we're going to take our Thieves blend and we are going to add 5 of that. Ooh, he's a little slow coming out today. 2, 3. Aw, I may be almost out of this bottle. I can't believe that. I shook him. Oh, there he is. All right, you ready? 4, 5. Okay. And then you see how that's it. Those are the essential oils that I used. And then this right here is just sunflower oil. It's organic sunflower oil. I like it because it doesn't have a smell. It is not heavy on the skin. It's not greasy at all. And I'm just gonna top him off up to the bend, just like that. Okay? And then it gets, let me put this lid down. It gets really simple. He's got this metal roller ball. And I'm going to push him down as far as I can push him down. I'm gonna take his lid and push him on the rest of the way. And once this lid goes on all the way, there we go. You can be assured that your roller ball is in place. Okay? It's pretty great. They have tools, like little tools that you can use for that, to push them on and that kind of thing, but I like the screw the cap on and it's on kind of deal. Now with this really cute guy, he has an extra little strap, and the reason I like this method is because it makes me look clumsy. Is because I can take it and I can hook it to my keychain, I can hook it to my purse, zipper, whatever. On the inside I have those little claspy doohickeys inside my purse, and I can hook it there so that I can have a quick and easy grab, and then I can just have him wherever I want him. I mean, for that matter, I guess I could hook him around a necklace around my neck, but I'm probably not going to do that because that would be a really big charm. But anyway, there is the seasonal challenges. Shake it up. Now this one I will probably put on my kid's backpack or something like that, and roll it on, and done. It's just that simple. So when somebody tells you that essential oils are complicated and hard and they require a lot of effort and knowledge, you can just look at them and say, no, they're not. I just literally put some in a bottle and then I rolled them on my wrist and they worked. I hope y'all have an amazing rest of your day, whatever time it may be. If you need to rest at night, have a restful evening as well. And thanks for joining me here on Essentials for Living. I'm the Know-It-All Mom, Jen Carr, and I will see you next time.